Hi you guys, and welcome back. Today we are doing a very fast Valentine's Day look. We are getting ready to head out, so I just thought I might as well turn the camera on and go ahead and record this for you. So if you're interested in seeing how I use the Modern Renaissance palette to achieve this very fast Valentine's Day look, then just stay tuned. Hi you guys, and welcome back. We're going to do a quick Valentine's Day look. I have to leave here in about an hour, so I'm going to try and make this pretty fast. I'm gonna use my Modern Renaissance palette. I haven't used it in forever, and I don't know, anytime I think of Valentine's Day or like a sweet, simple look, Modern Renaissance is always the way that I go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is use veneer and just go right underneath my brows. I am curious what everyone is doing today for Valentine's Day. Do you have plans? We're getting ready to go to dinner. I have family in town from Ohio. So Alex and I are going with my parents and my aunt and uncle, and we're gonna go get dinner. Here we go. All right, I am going in with, was it Bun Frisco? Yeah. And it's a cool gray tone, light lavender, or no, not lavender, lilac kind of color. And I'm going to use that as my transition. Boca, please stop. And just go in windshield wiper motions, inside to outside. Like I said, this is going to be a very fast look. Just going to pop that into my crease and blend it up and kind of over that veneer. Blended over that Vermeer color so that our brow, so that our brow highlight isn't super bright. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna set that brush to the side because we're gonna come back to it, and I'm gonna grab another blending brush. Just grab the Morphe, I don't know, M something. Looks like this, just a blending brush. And we're gonna go into Venetian Red. It has great pigmentation. And I'm gonna put that right in the outer corner. And then into my crease. I am so upset. I filmed almost a month ago. I think it actually was a month ago. I filmed this beautiful purple and silver look for a client that was going to an epilepsy fundraiser. It was so pretty. I love the way it turned out. I was going to use that for my February birthstone since it's amethyst. So I had set it back and had it saved on my phone. I dropped my phone yesterday, and I don't know how it happened, but I lost every picture, every video, all my contacts, everything out of my phone. Everything. It reset somehow. And took it up to T-Mobile. They said that they don't know how it happened, but they also can't get anything back. So some of the stuff I had saved on my cloud, I don't even know how I did that. I don't know, because it just automatically saves. Didn't even know I had a cloud. But they were able to bring back some of my photos and stuff, but not the video. So I'm going to refilm the amethyst look for my birthstone series, and I'll do that sometime this week. Sorry that it's late. I would rather try and have that out like the first week of each month. That's what I want to do. But then when I went to do that, it was gone. So hopefully next month I will have it out. For March, I'll have it out at the beginning. All right, I'm just going to go right back over top with that Bun Frisco color to blend out those edges and soften that pink color up a little bit. And then for, do I want to use that? Actually, for my lid, I'm going to use On the Fence by ColourPop. I'm just going to take a flat brush like this and pick that up. It's a really pretty color. I used it when I did my wedding tutorial. I'm going to do another one and show you guys the champagne look. All right, so I picked some of that up. What did I say it was called? On the Fence or something? Yeah, On the Fence. And I'm gonna spray a little bit of my Gerard Cosmetics on there. And then I'm just gonna place that right on my lid. All right, I'm gonna go back into the brush that I used for Venetian Red, tap that off, and just put a little bit back on the edge here where I went over top of it with that On the Fence color. Okay, that is it. We will come back to that. Or not come back to it, but we'll do our under eyes after I do my complexion. I'm gonna go ahead and tight line using my Marc Jacobs and Earthquake. And I've been using this brown color to do my tight lining, and if I'm using, if I want to use like what I would, if I typically used black, I've been replacing it with this Earthquake color. I just think it's so much softer, and I really like the effect a lot better. Wasn't planning on recording this today, but I have to take some pictures for Lilash anyway, for a campaign that they're getting ready to do. So I figured, well, I'm gonna be doing my makeup and taking pictures anyway, so might as well just go ahead and throw the camera on real quick. I'm just gonna go right back over the top on the inner corner there to brighten that up a little bit. All right, pretty fast. Okay, how long? Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was recording. I was about ready to cry. All right, I am going to be using my Dior Air Flash today. I should have had some minutes ago. All right, and I am going to grab my, I think this is Makeup Geek. The face brush, yeah, it's the face buffer brush from Makeup Geek. And I'm just gonna spray some of that on there. And I already primed my face with the same primer, the Dior Air Flash primer. Right. Take it down my neck a little. I am pretty light right now. This winter has been for the, well, not for the birds. That wouldn't make any sense. It's been a terrible winter here. It's been cold. We've only been able to be out on the boat twice, and I think, man, it's been months. And both times we went, we caught nothing. Weren't able to tag anything. The water is so cold. It's in like the 60s, I believe. Way too cold. I love the coverage on this foundation. I love how easy it is to blend in. Right, and blend that out. Okay. All right, I want to set everything real fast, so I'm going to grab, I'm going to go underneath my eyes first. I'm just going to use this Morphe brush to set underneath my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Hourglass powder to do that. So I'm just going to put a little bit under there. And then I'm just going to take it and set in the places that I crease, just right here and under my eyes, and right here in the center of my forehead. So I'm going to set that first. And then I'm going to grab my fluffier brush and use my Laura Mercier Translucent Glow mixed with a little bit of my La Mer the powder. So I'm going to grab my Mr. Right brush and just dip into that. And then I'm just going to dab that all over, everywhere. Leave in the comments below what you guys do for Valentine's Day. If you did anything today, if you're doing anything, or, well, I guess by the time this goes up, it will be, did you do anything today? See? We'll do a little bit of contouring. I am, as always, using my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in the color medium. Okay, I'm going to grab my Marc Jacobs bronzer, and I'm going to be using the color Tantastic. It's the one that I always use, and I'm just going to be using that with my Marc Jacobs brush. And I'm going to run that over where I just contoured to kind of blend that out, and then down my neck to match everything up, and also blend out that contour where I just did that. We watched a movie last night that was so freaking good. It had Anna, I can't remember her last name, Kendrick, I think that might be her last name. It might be wrong too. It had her in it, or it had her. It had her in it and Blake Lively, and it was called, babe, what was that movie called? What was the name of that movie last night?
One Simple Thing.
One Simple Thing. Thank you. Yeah, it was called One Simple Thing. It was so freaking good, wasn't it? It is, what would you call that? Like a dark comedy, probably? Pretty dark, but it was good. I am using, what is that? Oh, Soulmate by Makeup Geek. And last time I checked, which was just a couple days ago, they still had some of this in stock. I don't know if they still do, but I would just go to the Makeup Geek website and see. I know they were having a BOGO sale, buy one get one free. So I would go check that out and see if they still do. It's such a beautiful, beautiful color. I love it. And it's a beautiful eyeshadow as well. I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs highliner, and this one is in the color, I don't know. I can't read these things. I'm old. I can't read anything. I will put it in the top. But it's a really pretty mauve-y, so like a pinkish purple, but definitely a cool tone. So more of like a mauve-ish color. And I'm just gonna put that right am I out of focus? Of course. I'm gonna put that right underneath on my waterline. And I'm gonna go into that Venetian red color, which is what we used in our crease up here. And I am just going to push that really tightly along my lash line. And making sure that it meets up right out here in the corner. All right, now I'm going to grab a pencil brush. And this is, I don't know, it's by no name, but it looks like this. And I'm gonna pick up that Bon Fresco, and I'm gonna blend it with just, I'm gonna take the Bon Fresco and the Venetian red and put them together, and that's what I'm going to use to blend this out at the bottom. We also watched Halloween number, I don't know which number it was. I was so confused with that. If you watched the latest Halloween, can someone explain to me why Jamie Lee Curtis was not the sister? Because I thought that was, I've seen a lot of them, and I thought that was the whole storyline, was that she was his sister. So I'm super confused. If you know the answer to that, please leave it in the comments below so that I can figure that out. I tried to Google it, got annoyed with the people that were answering because nobody really answered anything, and they were like, oh, go back to the first one and watch that, which I cannot do that. This is the funniest thing too. I don't know if you guys have Facebook, but if you do, then you'll know what I'm talking about. They have this thing where they do the time hop, and it'll tell you what you did on this day, on this year, and blah, blah, blah. And yesterday, when did we watch it? We watched it last night. No, it was this morning that I got on my Facebook and I saw the time hop from 10 years ago. And 10 years ago to the day, which would have been yesterday, because it said in my post, I said that I had gone the night before with my best friend Heather to watch Halloween. We went to the midnight viewing. That's when I lived in Ohio. And she's always the person she's the person I did everything with. But we went and saw that. I just thought it was so strange that Alex and I had watched Halloween last night out of nowhere. And then my time hop says it had been 10 years since I'd seen it with Heather. I thought that was hilarious. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that very first blending brush real fast, pick up a little bit of the Bon Fresco, and just go right back over this on the top lightly, because I don't want to muddy it up. I just want to blend it out a little bit. And then I'm actually going to take it right underneath, even though this is a great big fluffy brush. That'll blend it down some for me. Oh, I don't know what it's called. It's the Becca Cosmetics. It's this one. It looks like a purplish kind of color. Actually, I'll show you real quick. Right there. So I'm going to use that. Tap it off, and I'm just going to hit right at the very tippy top. And then into my nose. And of course, top of my lip. Actually, let me set my face before I do the mascara. And I need to see what kind of time I have left. Okay, for my lip color, I am going to use the color Ecstasy from Gerard Cosmetics and line my lips. And I did overdraw them just a little bit at the top there. And I'm going to be using the colors Mile High and Share. This first one is Share. This is such a pretty color. And I usually do my lips at the very end, but I want this to dry because we're going to ombre it out with Mile High. So while this is setting, I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara. The first one that I'm going to start out with is the Baby Doll Lash by YSL. So I am going to grab my Essence Lash Princess. It's the green one. This is one of my all-time favorite mascaras. And I'm going to give them a coat of that. Okay, I went ahead and put some mascara on, and I'm going to go in with Mile High. I think this might still be Share. Yeah, I'm going to go in with Mile High, and I'm going to put this right on the center. And it's just a little bit lighter than Share. And I'm just going to pounce that out like that to give it like a little ombre. Alright, and then for the final, I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs High Gloss, and this is in Sugar Sugar. And put it on there. And then finally, I'm going to take one last spray with my setting spray. Where'd my fan go? And then I'm going to go off camera and quickly fix my hair, change my clothes, and I will be right back. So I will see you guys in just a second. Okay, here is the finished look. I think it turned out really pretty, super fast. And just changed my shirt. Don't have time to do my hair because they just called, said they wanted to leave now. So I will put all the products I used up at the top. I will get on refilming my amethyst birthstone look. Remember, there are no such thing as disabilities, only different abilities. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And until I see you next time, love you all. God bless.